Hi guys, happy hashtag Motivation Monday. And today I'm talking about the no-nos that I did when I started to build my Isagenix business and what I did to correct them. And there are 5 that I listed. Hi Jane. So what I can share with you guys is that if you want, this is a great training. It's just going to be a short, quick video that you guys can absolutely share with your teams. So absolutely share this with your teams on a private page. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Stacy. So absolutely share this with your teams. Share it to your personal page. Like or love the video. Sri, how are you? Roger, good to see you on here. And Brian, what's up, brother? So here are I went back and hi, Jocelyn. Great to see everybody on here. Hi, Kathy. Great to see you. Patty. So again, if you guys are just jumping on either now or later, if you're watching the replay, please feel free to share this. I know you guys have private cleanse groups and private team groups. Definitely share it there. This is great for the new people. If you have new people coming into your business, you want to avoid these things at all costs. So hi, Luna. So the one mistake, number one, the number one mistake that I made when I first started building this, hi, Amy, is I stopped building my list. Now, what I mean by that is this. Initially, when we get started, we'll write a list of 50, 100, 200 people from our Facebook friends list, from our cell phone, from our email. And most people stop there. Hi, Anthony. Hi, Megan. Clem, what's up, brother? And what I learned is that when you stop building your list, you stop building your business. Because most people, when they start their Isagenix business or their network marketing opportunity, they basically build that initial list and then it stops and they work off of that. And guess what? You'll get whatever you can from that initial list. And if it doesn't build your business, oh, well, I guess that's it. And that's not the case. So the one thing that I learned is that you never stop building your list. You never stop putting people on there. But it requires to be in a way where you create more leads than time. So, meeting people at kids events for your kids or, social events, wherever you are. Nancy and I met somebody in the gym today. So never stop building your list. Most people, they make that initial list of 50 to 100 people and they're adding people here and there. And those are the only people that they contact. You never want to stop there. So, hey, Annette, just want to say hi to everyone. Hi, Nicole. Great to see everybody on here. So if that all makes sense, please type a Y or a yes in the chat box. And if you're just popping on, please share this into your team groups, team pages, wherever it is, because your new people are going to want to hear this. So you never, ever want to stop building your list. That's number one. That's the one mistake I made. I stopped building my list. I just went through the first initial 50 to 100 people. You never stop building your list. All right. Number 2, and this was a big one for me because I'm not a know-it-all, but I love knowing things. So in the beginning, I tried to know everything about everything. What the ingredients were, all the stats and the statistics and all of this and everything else that came along with it. I felt like I had to know everything. When in reality, I didn't need to know anything because the tools are there for us. If people have business questions, you send them to isagenixbusiness.com or a team website. Someone has health questions, isagenixhealth.net. People have questions about the product, isaproduct.com. People have questions about the company as a whole, isagenixmovie.com. All of these tools have been created for us so we don't have to do the work. So we don't have to figure it out. We don't have to go somewhere or have to reinvent the wheel. All of the information is there for us, whether you guys have a team website or you're using the tools that Isagenix has. That's why the tools are there. They're there for you to use them. So you don't have to look far. They're right there in front of you. So type Y or yes in the chat box if you were someone, or you still are someone, that feels like you have to know everything in order for you to talk to someone, because that's how I was. I felt like I had to know the exact chemical makeup and ingredient makeup of all of these products to feel that I could then talk to someone, because you don't. Betsy says yes. I mean, we don't have to know anything. Everything is there for us. Brian says yes. Kale, welcome, brother. Hi, Jennifer. So you guys don't have to know much. And again, if you're just popping on, like or love the video, share this into your private team groups, obviously, so people can obviously learn from this. Stacy says, I was a yes. Now more comfortable just talking about it since I have the videos and the links to send to people. Absolutely. Chelsea says yes. Great. So number 2, realizing that I didn't have to know everything about everything. That's number 2. Number 3, and this is big, and this goes for people on my team, this goes for people on every team. So I thought that my upline knew it all, and I was afraid to learn from someone else. So not saying that people that are in our uplines, if you are your upline, if you're your downline, everyone knows what they know. So don't be afraid to go to other places. Now, I'm not saying go to other teams. I'm saying if you require a coach, if you require more accountability, if you require different tools, social media wise, don't be afraid to do your research, because again, the way that one person builds their business that works for them is different from the way that other people build their business. So not that my upline has great resources, great tools, but when it got me to a certain point, and that's where it was, I'm like, what else can I do? That's when I started to coach with people. I started to invest back into myself and my business. I realized that in the beginning, you learn as much as you can from the people that are doing it. And then when you get to that point where you require more, that's when you realize the events are key, team calls are key, hiring coaches are key. Because all of those things, you are going to learn more information. The more that you learn, the more that you earn. The more that you learn, the more you will earn. If that all makes sense, please type a Y or a yes in the chat box. And again, please feel free to share this into your private team groups or team pages. Like or love the video. Y or yes in the chat box if that all makes sense. Dana, welcome. Tiffany, welcome. Stacy says yes. This is important for you guys to understand. Hi, Keith. Because, again, you need to invest in yourself. Kathy says yes. So that's number 3. Number 4, and this was big for me too because I had to learn the hard way, was I wasn't on social media platforms. I wasn't on certain ones. I was only on the ones that everybody was being trained on, which was Facebook. And I realized that if I wanted to get better traction, if I wanted to understand more of how to connect, because this is all about, this goes back to number 1. This goes back to building your list. And if you're going to be able to build a list, you need to be able to be on as many social media platforms as possible. And it's not being a slave to social media. But I wasn't on certain social media. I wasn't on Instagram right away. I wasn't on LinkedIn right away. Everybody's on Facebook. But here's the thing. I think everyone in the beginning has said, you know, I don't want to use Facebook that way, or I don't know how to use Facebook. Then we learn. And then we stop. Then we think that, you know, Facebook is the end all be all when it's not, guys. You can see the writing is on the wall. They stopped allowing Hootsuite and Buffer to post to our personal Facebook pages. Now it's only business pages. Now we're forced to be live and direct with our social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram. And the reason why I moved to LinkedIn, not away from Facebook and Instagram, but there are two reasons why you need to diversify the types of social media that you're on. You shouldn't be using Facebook the same way that you use Instagram, which is the same way that you use LinkedIn. Each platform has a specific way to be used. So LinkedIn is more for professionals, people for opportunities. The average income is $100,000 a year of what someone makes on LinkedIn, plus you're allowed 30,000 connections. 30,000 connections, which is 6 times larger than Facebook, which is 5,000, and the average income is $30,000 a year or less, which is the same as Instagram. It's less than $30,000 a year. So this all comes back to, how are you going to build your list? How are you going to connect with more people? And that's the thing. I thought Facebook was the best way to grow my business, but I have some people on here right now that can, attest that you want to get some traction, you want to get some movement, you got to build that list. And LinkedIn allows you to build a very, very big network very, very quickly. Hi, Angela. Hi, Monica. Stacy says, I like the live and direct. It sits better with people, shows effort, and is real. Absolutely. So if you guys are just jumping on, like or love the video, share it with your private team groups or team pages. And again, if this all makes sense, please type Y or yes in the chat box, because before I go into the 5th and final one, which is the absolute most important. So the second most important is getting on multiple platforms and learning them the right way. There are people out there like myself that teach social media, the right ways to do it, the right ways to connect, the right way to talk to people, the right way to get people on the phone, the right way to close them into your business. That is the key. So number 4, make sure that you're on those social media platforms that reflect what you want to do. And Kathy says yes, so I'm sure there's a lot of other people that agree with that. So the 5th and final thing that I did wrong in the very beginning that I've now gotten better at and focus on, not solely, but mostly, is number 1, which is number 5. I was afraid to lead with the opportunity. I was afraid to lead with the opportunity because I didn't really know what the opportunity was. I didn't know what residual income was. I didn't know what network marketing was. I knew how to sell a product because that was easy. You post certain things on social media, people reach out to you to find out about the product, the good, the service. The rest is done. But that wasn't building my team. It wasn't building my business. I was getting some good product introductory bonuses. I was having volume coming into my business when people bought. But if they weren't building a business with me, they had no skin in the game. They were either happy product users ordering every month or when they felt like ordering, or it wasn't for them and they send their stuff back. But when I realized that the real way to create residual income, it's not a bonus. Residual income is money while you sleep. The way that you create residual income is having volume coming into your business every day. Not a little bit of business, a lot of business. So it's cloning you times 10. It's having 10 Kathys, 10 Betsy's, 10 Angelas, 10 Monicas. It's having more people like yourself building with you. Because if you're just pushing a product, you're just going to be a distributor. You're just going to be a cleanse coach. Now, type Y or yes or N or no if you just want to be a cleanse coach. Hi, Julie. Y or yes, N or no if you just want to be a cleanse coach. Because I know you guys don't. I know you guys want to build amazing teams. You want to build big organizations. So you need 2 types of leads coming into your business. Stacy says, no, I don't want to be a cleanse coach. Kathy says, no, I just don't want to be a cleanse coach. Amy says, no, I don't want to be just a cleanse coach. Julie doesn't either. Michelle doesn't. Betsy doesn't. So everyone needs to understand is that when you lead with the opportunity, and the opportunity is not just about money, guys. The opportunity is about time freedom, monetary freedom, spiritual freedom, physical freedom. You know, everyone thinks that this business is solely about the income. The income is amazing, but it allows you to get your time back, to spend time with your families and your friends and your loved ones. That's where people miss it. Yes, we want happy customers, but you don't just want your entire business full of customers because they have no skin in the game. And Chelsea says, yes, and I want to bring my husband home more. And the only way, Chelsea, the only way you're going to do that is if you build a team of like-minded individuals that see the opportunity of this vehicle. So you have to talk to people with better money mindsets. So I'm going to ask you guys, would you much rather talk to someone that is making $30,000 or less a year or $100,000 a year or more? Type in 30 less or 100 more in the chat box. Who would you rather talk to? Somebody that's making $30,000 a year or less or $100,000 a year or more? Because you guys need to understand who you want to talk to, because when you get clear, Stacy says 100K and up. Woot, woot, absolutely. Like, raise the roof on that. Those people are out there. They're waiting for us. And again, these were things that I did do wrong that I've now improved. Amy says 100,000 or more. Kathy says 100,000 or more. Danielle says 100,000 or more. And guys, the amazing thing is the people that are making $100,000 a year or more are sitting on LinkedIn waiting for you to talk to them. Because here's the thing. No other platform, LinkedIn, was found to be 277% more effective for lead generation and business building than Facebook. That's proven. BusinessJournal.com came out with it. Also, your posts, if you put pictures and wording, you get 200% better engagement. And number 3, every single Fortune 500 company and employee has a presence on LinkedIn. That is unlike any other platform out there. So guys, remember, you learn from your mistakes, you grow from your mistakes. Like or love the video, share this with your teams. I'm here if you guys need assistance. This is something that I'm passionate about every single day, sharing this opportunity that starts with a product experience. So never stop building your list. You don't need to know everything. Your upline will sometimes only take you so far, so don't be afraid to invest in coaching. Get on as many profitable social media platforms as possible, and never, ever be afraid to lead with the opportunity. Guys, I hope you found this information valuable. If anyone would like to reach out, I'm always available for a free 15-minute coaching call. You guys are amazing. Keep rocking it. Keep moving forward. Never stop talking about the business, because that is what changes your life. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Monday, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye, everybody.